the pediatric rehabilitation wing of St. Andrew's Medical Center was unusually quiet. That afternoon, rain tapped gently against the windows as nurses walked through the halls and doctors reviewed patient files. Outside one private hospital suite, 2 security guards stood watch. The room belonged to 8-year-old Olivia Bennett, the only daughter of Billionaire CEO Charles Bennett. 6 months earlier, Olivia had been a cheerful, energetic child who loved dancing, horseback riding, and playing in the gardens outside her family's mansion. Then a terrible car accident changed everything. A serious spinal injury left her unable to move her legs, and despite months of treatment, she remained confined to a hospital bed. Charles had searched the world for answers. He hired renowned specialists, arranged intensive rehabilitation programs, and spent millions on advanced medical care. Every doctor worked tirelessly, yet each eventually delivered the same painful conclusion. "We've done everything we can." Those words haunted Charles every day. That afternoon, he sat beside Olivia's bed, holding her hand as she gazed quietly through the rain-covered window. "Daddy," she asked softly, "will I ever dance again?" Charles forced a gentle smile, even though his heart ached. "I'll never stop believing you can, sweetheart." A soft knock interrupted the moment the door opened, and a hospital janitor entered pushing a cleaning cart. His name was Daniel Brooks, a 42-year-old single father who worked evenings cleaning the hospital after spending his days at a construction site. Since losing his wife several years earlier, he had worked 2 jobs to provide for his young son. As Daniel quietly emptied the trash and disinfected the counters, he overheard Olivia's question. He glanced toward her and carefully observed the position of her legs. He noticed subtle details, the angle of her feet, the stiffness in her muscles, and the way she unconsciously shifted her hips. His expression became thoughtful. Charles noticed, "Can I help you?" He asked. Daniel hesitated before speaking. "I know this may sound unusual, sir, but I believe I may be able to help your daughter." The room fell silent. One of the neurologists looked at him with surprise. "You're the janitor," the doctor said. "Yes." Daniel replied respectfully. "So what makes you think you can help when experienced specialists couldn't?" Daniel remained calm before life took me in another direction. "I spent nearly 15 years working as a pediatric rehabilitation therapist." Charles stared at him in disbelief. Daniel continued quietly. "When my wife became seriously ill, I had to leave my career and take whatever jobs I could to support my family. After she passed away, I kept working to raise my son." He looked at Olivia with kindness. "I'm not promising a miracle. I'm only asking for the opportunity to examine her and share my opinion." Olivia looked hopefully at her father. "Daddy, please." Charles studied the humble man standing beside the cleaning cart. There was no arrogance in his voice, only quiet confidence and genuine compassion. After a long moment, Charles slowly nodded. "If there's even the smallest chance my daughter can be helped, then you deserve that chance." For the first time in months, hope quietly returned to Olivia's room, and no one realized that the humble, single dad they had mistaken for just a janitor was about to change everything.